ability that we've been talking about.
Al taps, throws, caught. Dotson, his first of the game. And then the speed. Jahan Dotson into Dallas territory, and he's in.
Throwing for the first time.
Going over the middle has McLaurin racing in for the end zone and a score.
Let's take from there. What's going on, Washington Commander fans? It's your boy back with another video. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, hit that bell. More content is definitely on the way. Now, when I look at these Ron Rivera teams in the past, especially here in Washington, not in Carolina, but here in Washington, I always thought it was a few things missing, and a lot of those things he addressed this offseason. You know, the obvious one, of course, was Scott Turner and a few other ones, but one that kind of flew under the radar with me is I always wanted a bully on this offensive line. I always wanted a guy that if you touch the quarterback, this is the first guy that's going to be, you cheap shot my quarterback, this is the first guy that's going to be up in your face, and he's going to be a dog, and it don't matter who it is. He's going after him. And I think we got that guy, Nick Gates. You know, they had a little altercation today in practice where the linebackers, Khaleke Hudson and the new guy, Barton, they see that Nick Gates isn't the type of guy that he's gone. This is the kind of guy we need. No matter how that turned out, no matter how the situation turned out, you're not doing anything cheap, and I'm bringing the intensity, and I'm just a nasty guy. And we had a lot of Boy Scouts on this team throughout the years. And, you know, and sometimes you need attitude. You need attitude down here. It's just a few things that separate these teams at the end of the year, and attitude is one. You got to be nasty. This is a brutal sport, and you need brutal men. You need guys that do the dirty work. And I think as a whole, though, the offensive line, you know, they're getting worked in practice right now, but that's expected. If Chase Young, Montez Sweat, and Daron Payne and Jonathan Allen wasn't dominating right now, I don't know how I would feel, because it's going to tell me a lot when the offensive line goes, as we get further in camp, and then when we have our joint practice against the Ravens. That's going to really let me know more about the offensive line. And plus, a lot of the things, Eric Bieniemy, man, we're going to be getting rid of that football quick. Screen passes. I mean, you've seen the Kansas City offense. We remembered Andy Reid here in Philadelphia. They're getting rid of the ball quick. That's what we're working on, but you still have to block to set up these plays downfield. And Eric Bieniemy, I got faith in Eric Bieniemy. But I'm just happy we got us a nasty guy up front. And I think the offensive line is going to gel good. And you bought Wiley here, who's familiar with the system. You got Sam Cosmi, a straight an athletic beast. Ready to take his game to the next level. He has to stay healthy, which I think, I can't predict health. I can't predict health, but I can say this, though. If Sam Cosmi gives you 16 games this season, 17 games this season, offensive line should be pretty good. And Sadiq Charles, he went out again today, not practicing. But I had penciled Chris Paul as a starter anyway. That was my prediction, that Chris Paul would be starting. And I'm not saying he is, but that's just my prediction. Charles Leno, another guy that I think is going to have a good season this year. And if not, we'll get Braden ready. But I'm really liking this offensive group. They're a work in process. And I think when they gel, they're going to be pretty good. And we still got Stromberg. I know Stromberg is going to take over this football team at some point. But this Nick Gates guy is the guy that's going to set tempo. He's going to set the tempo of the nasty characteristics that an offensive line has to have. I mean, you can see this guy, he was going against Aaron Donald. This is the best in the league. Showing no fear. None. So Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share. More videos is definitely on the way. And let's take command.